What if I gave you a magic wand and told you you could use it to bring 1 million people to your website or to your social media today? The problem is, you've already waved that wand and it didn't work. I'll tell you what I mean. If you spent any amount of time publishing on the web, chances are you've already had 1 million people discover your work for the first time. Maybe not in a day, but over the case of several months, maybe since the beginning of the year, you've had 1 million visitors discover your work. The problem is you are not retaining those people. So let's talk about retention, how we can convert those 1 million new visitors into 1 million new fans. Number one, and this goes specifically for people who are doing narrative work on the web. You have to publish your work keeping in mind that every day somebody's discovering it for the very first time. And they're not coming in on page 1. They may be coming in on page 12. You have to write page 12 in such a way that it captures them. It gives them an entry point. It allows them to understand what's going on. It's not easy, but it's what you need to do to make sure that you are building audience. Number two, you need to have a landing page. This is a page that you can direct people to that give them multiple entry points to your work. Whether that's the beginnings of chapters, the beginnings of books, the beginnings of storylines, you need to give that new person lots of places that they can enter your world. Number three should also be part of that landing page approach, and it's an about page. An about page is a page that you can use again for an introduction to a new reader. If you're doing narrative work, this would include information about your cast, a synopsis of your storyline thus far. Number four is a sample PDF. This has much of the same content of that landing page, but in a downloadable format that they can read at their leisure. Number five, the pinned post. Almost all social media platforms have the ability to pin a post at the top, and we creators always overlook this. That pinned post should be yet another place that you introduce someone who's not familiar with you to everything that you're doing. Number six, the link tree. We use link tree all the time on sites such as TikTok and Instagram. Does your link tree include a link to those introductory items that you've assembled? And finally, number seven, a video. This can be a very fun way for you to bring a newcomer into your world. Think of it like a movie trailer. People tend to gravitate towards video. They'll watch it passively, just like you've been doing here on TikTok for the last several minutes. That video can be a very powerful entry tool for a person that's just discovering you. Whether it's a landing page, an about page, a link tree, or a video, you need to be taking maximum advantage of those people who are just discovering you today. If you do this right, they'll be your fans tomorrow.